Here they come. Thoroughfan pacing between them, Prize Lady first away from the outside. She'll Be Foxy gets away second down along the rail. Hustling up third, there goes She's Attractive. And from the outside, Prize Lady, no room behind her, has no choice but to drive toward the front. She's the new leader in the lower turn. On the inside, She's Attractive picks up cover second and racing third and beginning to move fast on the outside. Here comes Springtime Terry, and she is flying past pacers. Was third, now second, now up alongside the leader as they race past the quarter. Front station 29-3, they turn down the backside. Springtime Terry, the new leader by a length. On the inside, Prize Lady is covered now second. She's Attractive is shuffled back third. Racing 4, She'll Be Foxy. 5 is Easy on Me. 6, Oh That's Great. And 7, Dust 'Em Off is content to buy time at the back. And right back out and moving, Prize Lady regains command before the half-mile mark. She's on top by a length and a half. On the inside, racing next is Springtime Terry. Pacing third, She's Attractive as yet to move. 4 is She'll Be Foxy. 5 is Easy on Me. And here comes Dust 'Em Off. Dave McGee sends her past the half. They were there a minute 2/5. They're racing into the upper turn. They're being led by Prize Lady. Inside, Springtime Terry is second. Racing third, She's Attractive still waiting. On the outside, 4, and ranging up comes Dust 'Em Off before 3/4. 5 along the rail, She'll Be Foxy with no place to go. 6 to the outside, Oh That's Great begins to move with cover right behind Dust 'Em Off. Top of the lane, 7 Easy on Me is at the back. They're at 3/4. Field of pacing mares being led by Prize Lady. Inside, Springtime Terry is second. Here comes She's Attractive. She's third and moving off the 3/4 and 1:31 4/5. And She's Attractive with pace on the outside comes at the leader. On the inside, Prize Lady now under a drive. She's Attractive second. She'll Be Foxy has just now found racing room. She's third, coming 3 deep in the final 16th. They drive to the wire. Prize Lady with the lead. Prize Lady hangs on to win it by a length over She's Attractive, who is home second. Under the wire third was She'll Be Foxy in 1:59 4. Last quarter in 28 seconds over a track rated as good. Here is the entire official order of finish from the first race. In that here they come for the second half of the early double. Thoroughfan pacing from the outside, Gypsy Falcon for the lead. On the inside, Short Supply between those two anticipating, and Pacers 3 deep as the field rolls toward the lower turn. And on the inside, there goes Short Supply getting to the front, anticipating, moving fast on the outside. Rumble Almahurst along the rail third will get the perfect journey. 4 sneaking up along the rail is Champagne Pike. 5 Gypsy Falcon backs up to find cover. 6 is Stuff Your Pockets. 7 Diamond Brandon. 8 on the outside, Perignon is moving from the back. 9 is Fearless Falcon at the back, but moving off the rail as they race past the quarter 30 3/5. They turn down the backside, anticipating on top by a length, and from the outside, here comes Stuff Your Pockets, moving very fast as they race toward the half-mile mark. And Stuff Your Pockets is the new leader for Ron Marsh, anticipating picks up cover second. Perignon moving up on the outside third. Along the rail 4 is Short Supply. 5 Fearless Falcon continues to move with cover. He comes at the leaders. 6 Rumble Almahurst. 7 Diamond Brandon. Racing 8 Gypsy Falcon. 9 Champagne Pike now shuffle clear to the back of the field, off the half in 101 2. They're racing into the upper turn. Field being led by Stuff Your Pockets by a length. On the outside, Perignon is second but couldn't make the front. Along the rail, still there and racing third as they drive around the upper turn, racing toward 3/4 is Anticipating. And 4 is Fearless Falcon. And Fearless Falcon will have to come 3 deep as they race past the 3/4. On the inside, Stuff Your Pockets with the lead. Perignon is still there. Here comes Fearless Falcon with authority far outside, top of the lane. They're driving past 3/4. That marker 1:33 2/5, final quarter mile. From the outside, Fearless Falcon. On the inside, Stuff Your Pockets is still there with the lead. Racing third on the rail but fading, Anticipating. 4 as they drive this way is Diamond Brandon. 5 Gypsy Falcon way wide. And on the outside, Fearless Falcon is still moving. Stuff Your Pockets still has the lead at the rail. Stuff Your Pockets trying to hang on as they drive toward the wire. Fearless Falcon comes at him. Those two on the inside. Stuff Your Pockets hangs on to win it over Fearless Falcon, who is home second in 2:01 2/5. Last quarter in 28 seconds. Here they come. They're off and pacing on the inside. Fox Valley Lollipop is first away. From the outside, Love Millie gets away second. Between fillies, racing third is Star Spangled Lady. 4 on the inside, Emma Ideal. Racing 5, Shannon Arsenal ducks in. 6, My Compliments. 7, Broadway Glamour. 8 on the inside is Rosalind Thorpe. And 9, Dream of Mine settles at the back as they swing around the turn, racing past the quarter-mile mark. And Love Millie, the new leader, she's on top by a length and a half. Fox Valley Lollipop picks up cover. She's now second. Racing third is Star Spangled Lady. Off the quarter, 31-2, they're racing down the backstretch. Pacing 4, Emma Ideal. 5, and moving before the half, here comes Shannon Arsenal. And Leonard has her in gear as they race down the backside. She was 5 moments ago. She's now second, soon will be the leader. On the outside, Shannon Arsenal getting to the front. Love Millie gives way at the rail. And racing third and off the rail, driving on the outside, here comes Broadway Glamour. She's ranging up there at the half. 4 on the inside is Fox Valley Lollipop. Racing 5, Star Spangled Lady. 6, as they race toward the upper turn, is Emma Ideal. Off the half, 102 2/5. They're being led by Shannon Arsenal. She's on top by a length and a half. Inside, Love Millie is second. On the outside, racing third, Broadway Glamour. They're in the final turn. Pacing 4 along the rail. And still there, Fox Valley Lollipop, but desperately needing racing room. 5 is Emma Ideal, about to come 3 deep from midfield. 6, buried along the rail past the 3/4 is Star Spangled Lady as they drive toward the top of the lane. And Shannon Arsenal and Leonard are past 3/4, 134 1/5. They straighten toward the wire. Shannon Arsenal with the lead. Love Millie tips to the outside, she's second. Racing third as they drive this way, but fading is Broadway Glamour. Emma Ideal is way wide in the lane. They're 4 deep behind the leaders. And here comes Love Millie up alongside the leader. And Love Millie getting to the front. Fox Valley Lollipop off the rail. She's now second. And Love Millie opens up 2 lengths on the field. It's going to be Love Millie taking the third race. Home second was Fox Valley Lollipop. Under the wire third was Star Spangled Lady in 2:05 flat. Race 4 in behind. Here they come. They're off and pacing from the outside. Illini Thunder first away. Fuzzy was off stride as they left. On the inside, Countersign gets away second. Down along the rail, Scotch's Message racing third. Out 4 is Broadway Publicity. 5 presumably. Away 6 as they race around the lower turn, driving toward the quarter-mile mark is Sundance Mohawk. From the outside, racing 7. Moving up is Lake Hills Chris. 8 is Picton. 9 is Fuzzy after a break as they drive toward the quarter, being led by Illini Thunder. But off the rail, there goes Countersign, who is in gear as they turn down the backstretch. And from the outside, Countersign getting to the front. Off the quarter, 31-1. They're racing toward the half-mile mark. The new leader is Countersign by a length. Illini Thunder picks up cover second. On the inside, third is Broadway Publicity. 3 lengths off him, sitting 4 on the outside. And ranging up as they drive toward the half. Here comes Presumably. And Broadway Publicity flushes off the rail. He's out and driving. He's flying past Pacers. He's the new leader toward the half. Inside, racing next is Countersign. Pacing third, Illini Thunder. 4 on the outside, presumably ranging up to try the leaders. Racing 5 as they drive toward the upper turn will be Sundance Mohawk. 6 on the outside, Lake Hills Chris moving up. 7 is Picton. Racing 8, a distant 8, Scotch's Message. 9 is Fuzzy. Off the half in 102, they're driving toward the 3/4. Field of Pacers being led on the inside by Broadway Publicity. On the outside, presumably moving up second. Along the rail, Countersign finds himself shuffled back. He's third as they drive toward the top of the stretch. Field racing toward the 3/4. Broadway Publicity on the inside. Between horses, presumably is still there as they drive toward the wire. Off 3/4, 133 1/5. They're in the final quarter mile. Pacers 4 across the racetrack. Off the rail, here's Countersign. Countersign on the outside. Broadway Publicity at the rail. The McGee's battling as they race toward the final 16th. Racing third, moving up in the lane as they drive this way. Illini Thunder to the wire. Broadway Broadway Publicity responds to the challenge. It's going to be Dave McGee and Broadway Publicity home on top. Under the wire second, Dean McGee and countersign. Home third, Illini Thunder, who had made the front when the field left the gate, in 2:02 1/5. Hold all tickets. Field an eighth away. Here they come for race 5.
Cheer up, Phil. The summer's almost here. Oh, here we go.
They're off and pacing far outside. Keystone Switch is first away. Away second on the inside. As the field hits the lower turn is Fox Valley Amtrak. Between those two, Sitka gets away third. Racing next on the outside. There goes Herbert McDougal. And he's in gear as they race toward the quarter-mile mark. He was third, now second, now up alongside the leader. Inside, Fox Valley Amtrak. On the outside, Herbert McDougal moves up. Sitka on the rail third. Racing four is Keystone Switch, who settles to find cover there. 5 midfield as they turn down the backside is B.J. Sweeney. Racing 6 on the outside is Blasting Zone. 7 as they straighten toward the half-mile marker will be Bobby Dazzler. Off the quarter in 29 seconds, they're rolling toward the half. Racing 8, Sid Sandman is 3 wide from the back. And 9, Music Class can see the field as they race toward the half-mile mark. Field being led now by just a length by Herbert McDougal as they drive toward the half. Racing next is Fox Valley Amtrak, who tips to the outside. Along the rail, Sitka is sitting third. Racing 4, Blasting Zone continues to move up on the outside. Racing 5 along the rail, Keystone Switch, who's locked in tight with no place to go. 6 is Sid Sandman moving up on the outside, and Fox Valley Amtrak gets to the front once again. As they race past the half, they were there in 59 2. They're driving toward the three-quarter. Fox Valley Amtrak with the lead. Inside, Herbert McDougal has been headed. He's now second, and off the rail, moving third, here comes Sitka at the top of the lane. And 4, Keystone Switch has now gotten shook loose and is beginning to roll for Randy Jacobs at the top of the stretch. Off three-quarters, 1:30 and 1/5. They drive toward the wire. On the outside, Sitka continues to move up and is now the new leader. Racing next, but fading on the inside, is Fox Valley Amtrak. Racing third, Keystone Switch is trying to close ground as they roll toward the final 16th. Sitka and Tony Morgan, the new leaders, as they race toward the wire. On the outside, Keystone Switch is still moving, but it's going to be Sitka winning it for Tony Morgan, home on top by 2.5 lengths. Photo for 2 between Keystone Switch and Fox Valley Amtrak in 1:59 3. Here they come. They're off and pacing from the outside. Easy Guess away fast. Away next between mares is 7R Classic. Down along the rail, Camera Vance gets away third. They're 3 deep toward the quarter-mile mark. Between them, there goes 7R Classic gunning to the front. Inside, Camera Vance picks up cover second. Third, dropping in along the rail, will be Easy Guess. Racing 4, Living Together. 5, Mayola Hanover. On the outside, racing 6, and moving up comes Evasion. 7 on the rail, Badlin Hoosier. Racing 8, Evening Elegance. 9, Libido, as they race past the quarter-mile mark, and from the outside, there goes Easy Guess. Off the quarter in 30 2/5. Easy Guess, the new leader. Racing next, 7R Classic picks up cover. Racing third, Camera Vance, content to bide time. Outside 4, Evasion moving up. Racing 5, Living Together. 6 toward the half is Badlin Hoosier. 7, Mayola Hanover is shuffled to the back of the field. 8 is Evening Elegance beginning to move. And 9, but right there, as they're 5 in, 4 out, will come Libido as they race past the half-mile mark. The leader, Easy Guess. They were at the half, 1 1/5. They're racing toward the upper turn. Easy Guess with the lead. Racing next on the inside. And sneaking up as they race toward three-quarters will come Camera Vance. On the outside, racing third as they drive toward the three-quarter-mile station. And shuffled back now along the rail. On the inside will be Living Together. Field approaching the three-quarter. They're being led by Easy Guess. And Easy Guess on top by 1.5 lengths. They're 3 deep behind Easy Guess as they race toward the top of the lane. lane. Off the 3/4, they will straighten toward the wire. Evasion will move 3 deep top of the stretch as they race past 3/4, 1:32 4/5. They're fanning out 5 across the racetrack behind the leader. Evasion from mid-track comes at the leader. On the inside, Easy Guess is still there. Camera Vance looks toward the inside. Living Together, sneaking through along the rail. Here comes Living Together. They're 4 across. From way back, Libido is on fire mid-track. Here comes Libido with a late flourish. Between them, Camera Vance now getting to the front. Camera Vance trying Photo. Photo finish between Camera Vance and Living Together in 2:01 flat. Hold all tickets. Now they're an 1/8 away. Here they come. Master Sherwood off stride. They're off and trotting from the outside. Arnie's Priority first away. On the inside, Jay Hustle gets away second. Between those two, Rude River gets away third. From the outside 4 is Really Practice. Claude 9 is on a break as they hit the lower turn, racing toward the quarter-mile station. And on the outside, there goes Arnie's Priority. As they race toward the quarter, he's the new leader. Inside, Jay Hustle trotting second. Racing third, Rude River. 4 is Almar's Messenger. 5, Really Practice. 6 along the rail as they turn down the backside. March 7th. Racing 7 on the inside is Master Sherwood. 8 is Claude 9. And 9 is Mark Andrew at the back. Off the quarter in 30 3/5. They're trotting toward the half. The leader, Arnie's Priority. He's on top by 2 lengths for Doug Hamilton. Trotting next on the inside, Jay Hustle. Racing third is Rude River. 4, Almar's Messenger. 5 is Really Practice. 6 on the inside is March 7th. Trotting 7 on the rail, Master Sherwood. 8, Claude 9. A distant 9 at the back of the field, Mark Andrew. As they drive now past the half-mile mark, they were there in 1:01 3/5. They're racing into the upper turn. Arnie's Priority trots with the lead by 1.5 lengths. Racing next on the inside, Jay Hustle. Rude River has been there every step of the way. He's still there trotting third. Racing 4 is Almar's Messenger. 5, Really Practice. 6 is March 7th as they trot toward the top of the lane. With the lead, Arnie's Priority with a lifetime record quicker than 1:55. He heads this field of trotters past 3/4. Arnie's Priority on top. Trotting next on the rail, Jay Hustle. Off 3/4, 1:32. They straighten toward the wire. And it's all Arnie's Priority in the lane. Trotting next is Jay Hustle. Racing third, Almar's Messenger. 4 coming way wide, but with a lot of ground to make up is March 7th as they roll through the final 1/8 mile. Arnie's Priority opening up daylight on the field. He has them now by 8 lengths. It is all Arnie's Priority cruising to the wire under no stress. He's going to win it by 9.5 lengths for Doug Hamilton. Up to be second in that journey unofficially was March 7th. Photo for show in 2:01 flat, last quarter in 29. B.S. Skipper, the celebrated performer of a number of years ago, this series named for that pacing standout who stood his career in Illinois. This leg of the B.S. Skipper series, and behind, here they come. They're off and pacing from the outside. Little Bird Willie out fast. Away next is Son of a Wolf. Those two battling for command as they sweep toward the lower turn. Along the rail, Anxious Debonair gets away third. Pacing 4 is Frantic Frenzy. 5 is Free Society moving up. He's not waiting. 6 dropping in to find cover is Mr. Destiny. Away 7, September Song. 8 on the rail is Rio Hawk. And 9 at the back, Russian Dancer. As they sweep off the lower turn, racing past the quarter-mile mark. They're being led by Little Bird Willie barely by a length and a half. Front quarter 29-2. Racing next on the inside, Son of a Wolf. Pacing third down the backside is Anxious Debonair. And 4 and moving once again. Here comes Free Society. He's charging past pacers. He was fourth moments ago. He's now second, now up alongside the leader. Free Society from the outside now gets to the front. On the inside, Little Bird Willie gives way. Third off the rail, here comes Son of a Wolf. Racing 4 on the inside is Anxious Debonair. A distant 5 is Frantic Frenzy. Racing 6, Mr. Destiny. 7, September Song way back. Racing 8 is Rio Hawk. 9 is Russian Dancer. Off the half and 59-1. They're racing toward 3/4. And on the inside, Free Society with the lead, but on the outside, Son of a Wolf will come at the leader. Those two are head and head. They're approaching 3/4. Racing third is Little Bird Willie. 4 is Anxious Debonair, who begins to ease off the rail. He's been there all the way. 5 is Frantic Frenzy, yet to make his move as they drive toward the top of the lane. 6 and way back at the top of the stretch with ground to make up is Mr. Destiny. Off 3/4 and 1:28 3/5, they straighten toward the wire. Free Society, who made a big move and was used twice when the field left, is on top as they drive toward the final 8th mile. They're 3 deep behind him. Racing second, Anxious Debonair, 3 wide in the lane. On the rail third is Little Bird Willie. 4 but fading is Son of a Wolf. And Free Society now opens up 3 lengths, but here comes Anxious Debonair to try the leader. Free Society on the inside. Free Society is going to give Doug Hamilton his second in a row, with Anxious Debonair home second and Rio Hawk from way off the pace up to be third in 1:58-1 in the slop. Here is the end. Here they come. They're off and pacing between them. Double Joy for the lead, but on the inside, there goes Quaker Shaker with a flourish, gunning toward the front. Down along the rail, hustling up is Dom's Asset, now second. Double Joy backs up, drops in the fine cover third. Mid-track, moving forward, there goes Advanced Technique. Racing 5 along the rail, Nancy Can. 6, Emily's Award. 7, Incredible Doll. 8 is Raven's Society as they turn down the backside. And from the outside, not finding cover and still parked, Advanced Technique cannot get to the rail. She's third, moving up now second. Off the quarter in 30, they're racing toward the half. Inside, Quaker Shaker with the lead by a neck, but on the outside, Advanced Technique still moving, now gets to the front. She's going a tough journey. Along the rail third is Dom's Asset. 4, Double Joy. 5, Nancy Can begins to move off the rail. 6, Emily's Award. 7, Incredible Doll. And 8, Raven Society as they race now past the half-mile station. Field of fillies and mares being led by Advanced Technique. She's on top by 2 lengths as they race now toward 3/4. The half in 59 4/5. Racing second, Quaker Shaker is still there. Along the rail third, Dom's Asset. 4 on the outside is Nancy Can. Racing 5, Double Joy with no place to go. 6 on the outside. Here comes Emily's Award. She begins to move. 7 with cover behind her, Incredible Doll, but still 9 lengths off the leader. And at the back of the field, Raven Society, field well bunched as they race past the 3/4. Field being led on the inside by Advanced Technique. She was out for the first half. She's on top as they straighten toward the wire. 3/4, 1:31 4/5, final quarter mile. Advanced Technique now fighting tiredness, and from the outside, still moving and getting to the front as they race toward the wire is Nancy Can. She's on top as they roll through the final 8th mile. Nancy Can, the new leader. Emily's Award moves up second. Racing third from way back, Incredible Doll. Dom's Asset on the rail, but it's going to be Nancy Can, who was parked the last half. She wins it by 3 lengths. Incredible Doll up to be second. Photo for show in 2:01 2/5. Joke's on you. Back off the gate. Now moves into line. Race 10. Here they come. Thorough and pacing between them, Clintwood is first away, far outside, rushing out very fast. There goes Joke's on You. Those two battling for command down along the rail. JT Shazam gets away third, and JT Shazam hustling up to close the gap as they race toward the quarter-mile mark. Between horses, Clintwood still parked. Those two are head and head. Then racing third from the far outside as they roll off the lower turn is Joke's on You, and four sneaking up along the rail. Now third comes Lucky Mohawk. Racing five is Loyalty Ranger. Six, Flawless Society. 7 is 1056. 8 is Tyler's Hope. 9 at the back, ACL. Off the quarter, 28-4, rolling through the opening panel. And Clintwood will have to fight tiredness off that station. He's still parked. He can't get to the front. On the inside, JT Shazam with the lead. Outside, Clintwood is second. Lucky Mohawk with the perfect journey. He's third on the rail. On the outside, 4. Here comes Loyalty Ranger at the half. 5, Joke's on You. 6 off the rail comes Flawless Society. 7,056. 8 on the rail is Tyler's Hope, and 9 at the back is ACL. Off the half in 59 seconds, they're racing into the upper turn. On the inside, JT Shazam with the lead. Outside, Clintwood is still there, but parked second. Along the rail third, Lucky Mohawk soon will need racing room. 4 is Loyalty Ranger. He will have no choice but to come 3 deep, and racing 5 still closing ground from midfield as they race toward the top of the lane is Flawless Society. 6, Joke's on You is absolutely buried along the rail. Racing 7,056. They drive to the top of the lane. JT Shazam with the lead. Off the 3/4 in 1:29 4/5. The field straightens toward the wire. JT Shazam on the inside. Clintwood now fading through the field. Here comes Loyalty Ranger. 3 deep and still trying. And way wide from way back, Flawless Society comes at the leaders. They're 3 wide behind JT Shazam. And that pacer is on top for David McGee. They're in the final 16th. JT Shazam, who made the front in the lower turn, is going to draw off to win it by 3 lengths at the wire. Photo for 2 between Flawless Society and Loyalty Ranger in 1:58 3/5. Photo for place. Hold all. Here they come. Thorough and pacing, far outside, JJ's Raven out fast. Away next on the inside, Storm Decal. Between those two, Big Time Dude is off stride, taken up. And I'm Jake and Rain Dance Blitz are jammed up momentarily behind him. Everyone is clear now. And from the far outside, there goes Pacing Popeye. He's moving with a flourish in the lower turn. And he was fourth moments ago. And Dan Knox has him in gear. And they vault to the front as they race off the lower turn. The new leader, Pacing Popeye, by a length and a half. Inside, racing next is JJ's Raven. Inside third is Storm Decal. 4 on the outside. Here comes Riding Shotgun. Off the quarter in 30 3/5. 5 along the rail is Making Tracks. 6 on the outside is I'm Jake. Racing 7 along the rail, Locked in Style. Pacing 8 is Rain Dance Blitz. And 9, Big Time Dude is still off stride as they race toward the half-mile mark. And Pacing Popeye dictates fractions. He's on top by a length. Outside, Riding Shotgun is parked second. Along the rail third is JJ's Raven as they slip past the half-mile mark. Racing 4 on the rail is Storm Decal. 5 is Making Tracks. 6 on the outside is I'm Jake. He's 9 lengths off the leader. Racing 7 on the rail as they hit the upper turn is Locked in Style. Pacing 8 off the half in a minute 1/5 is Rain Dance Blitz. They're racing toward the 3/4. Field of Pacers being led on the inside by Pacing Popeye. He's on top by a length for driver Dan Knox. On the inside, JJ's Raven soon will need racing room. From the outside third is Riding Shotgun, who couldn't make the front, is still parked as they race toward the top of the lane. Off 3/4, 1:31 1/5, they straighten toward the wire. Pacing Popeye on the inside, trying to hang tough. And now, from the outside, coming at the leader as they drive toward the wire, Making Tracks is rolling mid-track. Here comes Making Tracks. On the inside, Pacing Popeye is giving way. JJ's Raven on the rail is third. Making Tracks is getting to the front from the outside. Storm Decal has just found racing room. Making Tracks on the inside. Making Tracks wins it. Photo for 2 between Storm Decal and JJ's Raven. Under the wire fourth unofficially was Pacing Popeye in 2 minutes. Hold all tickets. 11 in that one. Making Tracks the winner. Storm Decal 2. Big Time Dude was 9. Riding Shotgun 6.